Croatia and Italy, August 3, 2025.
Wow, niente è rimasto.
L'anima si scrivono.
Ho chiamato mettere quando c'è la poca acqua! Ve ne siete fottuti! Ve ne siete!
A devastating storm once again struck several European regions in early August 2025. Croatia and Italy were among the worst affected areas. The powerful storm brought hail, flooding, and even high waves to some areas. The devastating storm caused fallen trees, damaged buildings, tossed boats, and caused numerous other material losses, affecting both Croatian and Italian citizens simultaneously. After the Sinjska Alka was cancelled due to brutal weather, the rain also descended on the coast. Split was hit by a downpour, and the conditions on the islands were no better. Around 7 p.m., a thunderstorm hit Biševo and Vis, and in Komiža, the strongest wind gusts were around 50 knots. On Vis, 5 to 30 liters of rain fell per square meter. Strong winds threw a sailboat onto the southwestern coast of the island, and catamarans were also damaged, reports Sinjska. Firefighters are currently on the ground pumping the sea out of one of the damaged vessels. According to available information, several other ships were damaged in the storm. It's raining heavily and thundering in Split. The match between Hajduk and Istra was supposed to start at 9 p.m. at Poljud, but the game started on time and was delayed by half an hour. The power went out at Poljud Stadium, but it was restored shortly after 9 p.m. A large part of the pitch is flooded, and it's questionable whether it will be possible to play at all. Thunderstorm clouds formed in the evening, after a storm in Sinj that delayed Alka, over the open sea of the central Adriatic. The thunderstorm line then moved over Var and Brac, but stretched over a wide area from Trogir and Siovo all the way to Korčula. In Dol on the island of Var, more than 20 liters of rain fell per square meter, in less than an hour. The storm hit the wider Split area after 8:30 p.m. Heavy rain, thunder and a drop in temperature were recorded from Castilla to Omis. The intensity of precipitation at some automatic weather stations is over 100 liters/m2 per hour. The Trogir area has already exceeded 20 liters in the last hour.
So dovevo fermarti.
साढ़े महल्ले गड्डी दे उत्ते दरख्त डिग्गे ने ए वेखो ए भी गड्डी जांदी
In Italy, strong wind, hail and thunderstorms reported in many places. A new wave of bad weather hit the Marche region on Sunday, August 3rd. A waterspout was also reported in San Benedetto, Ascoli Piceno. The Marche Civil Protection Department has issued a new yellow weather alert for tomorrow, Monday, August 4th, for the Piceno coast. During the early hours of the day, the bulletin states, residual intense thunderstorms may affect the southern coast of the Marche. A weather alert was also issued yesterday, valid for the entire day today, and across the entire region. And the bad weather didn't take long to arrive. Hail in Osimo, Riviera, and the Castelfidardo area. At least 100 calls were made to the Ancona Fire Department for fallen or unsafe trees, as well as flooding of roads and basements in Marche and the northern part of Osimo. Thunderstorms were reported throughout the rest of the region. Rain, wind, and hail were also reported on the A14 between Ancona and Loreto, with piles of hail on the shoulder of the highway. Severe thunderstorms were reported in Recanati on the Macerata coast. Severe thunderstorms were particularly strong in the Porto Recanati area. It's also raining in the Pesaro area, but no problems have been reported. In Osimo, fields and roads were buried under a blanket of snow. The beach at Numana was also blanketed in white, creating a surreal landscape for an extraordinary August 3rd. A violent storm that hit the Osimo area shortly after 1 p.m., accompanied by strong winds at times, caused significant disruption. Some areas were temporarily without power. Traffic was disrupted on several roads, and several trees fell. No injuries or serious damage have been reported so far. Flooding affected several areas, including the large parking lot on Via Colombo. Firefighters and the municipal police are on alert. Today's severe weather had been predicted in the weather forecast, but no one expected the hailstorm. The situation is improving. Also in Osimo, water infiltration occurred in the waiting room area near the entrance to the city hospital. 3 city streets were closed due to flooding or fallen trees, and restoration efforts are underway. Given the severe weather with rain, wind, and hail, the municipality of Osimo has opened the Municipal Operations Center (COC) until the end of the emergency to ensure within the municipal area support for public safety activities and the management and coordination of services. The COC's activities will be conducted with the aim of creating the most appropriate operational conditions, both functionally and logistical, to best meet the needs of rescue and assistance. The rains first hit the northernmost part of the Marche region, but according to forecasts and the regional bulletin, the storms will also extend to the central and southern sectors. The day will also be accompanied by a further drop in maximum temperatures, which will settle between 24 and 27 degrees.
10 minuti di pioggia.
Adesso si è calmato un po', mamma mia. Di che botte?